Hey, my name's Joel, and in this video, we're gonna be talking about this Greenworks 16-inch trimmer. This is a part of the Greenworks Pro line. So we'll be doing a full unboxing, talk about the features, what I like, what I don't like, and see if this is a good value for your money. So stick around as we put it to the test in this video. All right, I actually shot this before testing so I could take you through the entire unboxing and you could see what comes in the box and how it comes out. So let's go ahead and open this up for the 16-inch string trimmer from Greenworks. Right up top here, you've got this charger, which I'm really impressed with. This is a high-powered charger. It's got great indicator lights on the side, which I'll show you up close and personal. And it's got a section on the back that you could actually put screws into the wall and mount to a wall if you wanted to. So it was up top like this. And then right next to it, we have our powerhouse, our battery, 80-volt lithium ion. These batteries do have indicators on the back. Press the button, 3 LED lights. I wish there was a little more. I wish there was at least 4 lights, but no big deal. We do have 3 LED lights on here, and it will slide into your battery charger just like this. Click in. Love that. So let's set these aside. Of course, you've got some manuals. You can go through these. I'm sure they have to do with maintenance and assembly and the battery chargers, but honestly, you're gonna see assembly is super easy. This bag right here has your guard, your string guard. So this is your string guard, and it's got some screws here that you're gonna use to install. So not a bag of screws, it's all attached, which I like. Then you have a strap. This is not something that I prefer to use when I do a trimmer, but it does have a strap on here with a metal clasp that you could throw around one shoulder. Just take some of the weight off. And then we have our handle, which includes the wing nut and everything you're gonna need to install it. And I believe some extra string, because I think some string is already installed. So there's some string. Yeah, string is already installed. We'll go ahead and open this bag up, and this contains the trimmer itself. So this is the bottom part of the trimmer. And this is the top part, which is to me the most impressive part. I love the way the back of this unit looks. It accepts your battery right in here. Go ahead and put it in there to show you. Line up our teeth and clicks right in. It's a nice positive clip, and it's got venting on the sides. You'll see venting right here from your battery so it doesn't overheat like that. And then you'll just simply take your handle and it fits into this section. Now they do have a little plastic cap on the end. You want to take that off, and they also have, let me go ahead and get the box out of the way and show you this closer. So this is the string trimmer section, the bottom section. You have a little nub right here, spring loaded. And if we go to the other side, you're gonna see the hole that that nub is going to accept and a wing nut. So we're just gonna loosen this here so that the other arm can go in. Take these two, marry them together. You'll see the pole in this side goes to the receiver on that side. Go in here like this, lining up our two sections. Press this down and it clicks in. You'll see right there, positive click in place. Then we can take this green wing nut, tighten it up. It's a nice, secure connection. And you have one continuous handle. It's going to be hard to show this, but the easiest way to do it is just take your grooved section, stick it over here once you're underneath, and this just kind of slides up. There is some rubber on that holds it in place. And then you can kind of flip this over as you're tightening it, because it really doesn't matter until you're all the way to the end how tight it is. Now we can just kind of rotate, and you just get the handle where you want it. I kind of like that to start. We can adjust it later. Tightening these big green wing nuts that you'll see all over the place. Really like this. So yeah, it's nice and secure. And that's all you have to do to assemble the trimmer. Then you can just put your string head on down here. And while we are here, let's quickly talk about this handle. I do like this. You have 2 settings. Setting number 1, setting number 2, just adjust it here. I like to do most of my trimming on 2, but if you're around delicate areas like fences, you don't want to mess up, go to 1. You have a safety trigger on top. So this won't activate unless your hand is here and you pull the trigger down here. You can't just pull the trigger, it won't go in. So press it here, pull the trigger, we're gonna activate the string trimmer there. Again, you've got this nice back end here with your battery loaded in. There's your button to release the battery. Goes in nice and easy. Clicks in. There you go. And I think the weight distribution on this is really nice too. It's got a nice feel to it. Holding it right here, center of gravity, right on my body. All right, so this is how you put your string guard on here. You'll see, like I said, the screws are already pre-installed. These are your holes. You simply want to press this all the way up against the rail here and kind of slide it down while keeping everything in place. You'll see it kind of fits together really nicely. Then you can take a lightweight screwdriver and just one at a time, go nice and slow. You don't want to go all the way in until you're all 4 in the correct holes, but pretty simple with a little screw gun. There we go. Now we're tightening all 4 of them. Tighten, and they do have lock washers, so they should stay in place. Pretty easy assembly. And you'll see you've got this nice large razor here for the bump head that will cut the line as it comes down. So this is a bump head where you're gonna actually run the mower and tap this on the ground, and it's gonna release more string for you as needed. So we're gonna test this out, make sure it works correctly, but look how nicely that goes on. And so there you have it, unboxed and assembled. Pretty easy. It's a nice unit. I'll say it's got a nice weight to it. I don't like it when these things are too light. It's a good balance of the head is heavy enough, but the battery is not too heavy, but it really falls nicely on your arm. I can hold it with one hand. And just so you see, this is where you would attach the strap here. You could actually do that. And you know, if you had any worry about fatigue or anything, you could slip this on over one shoulder, just like this, and it would kind of take some of that weight off. So it's kind of easier to walk around. That's actually not too bad. I don't use straps when I'm string trimming, but knowing that you have this is just an extra bonus in case you're just looking for something to take a little bit of weight off your shoulders. You can adjust it here and put it where you need to for your height. But yeah, there's how the strap works. All right, I'm down here at one of the more difficult parts of my yard. It's a creek bed with lots of rock that's hard to trim in between. So we're gonna test out the Greenworks trimmer down here. We've got everything installed. We've got our string in our bump head. We've got our grass guard here, not using the strap. This battery is fully charged. And we're just gonna go up and down the creek to see how much time we get out of this and see how well it does and test the bump head out as far as hardiness. So let's get to it. All right, gonna do a quick comment here. I'm actually on power level number 2, and it feels like a lot of power, even for this heavy grass down along this ditch. I'm gonna go down to 1, see if it's a little easier to handle, and I'm gonna try to get more string out because it just doesn't seem like I'm getting my full length of string. The other thing I noticed immediately is that I wish this angle was a little more extreme on the head. I find myself, like, in order to get flat, my arms have to be down a little bit lower. So I'm looking for an adjustment on that. I don't see one, but that's just my initial observation, is I feel like I'm lowering my hands to get level, which just feels a bit awkward. So let's try it on power level 1, get some more string out of there, see how it does. There we go, bumped out. All right, we're kind of at the end of the ditch here, so I've got some initial comments. First off, I'll say power level 1 is more than enough. I don't think you need power level 2 unless you're going through really high grass. So this seems to cut through it. It feels to me like this head is really sturdy and strong. I like the materials it's made out of. But again, the more I use it, the more I feel like I'm hanging my arms to get the correct angle. I kind of like to hold my trimmer at a little higher angle like this, and that gives it just a little bit of a downward tilt. So I'm 6 foot tall. I think the taller you are, the harder that is to do. But as you'll see, it did a really good job, made quick work of it. This string does not spit out unnecessarily. We bumped it a few times to just replenish our string and get us an extra length in there. And I think it did a great job. This is a really sturdy guard. I think so far it's done a really good job. Let's go back across on the other side and I'll see if I've got any other comments. All right, final thoughts on the Greenworks 16-inch trimmer. I think overall, it's a really strong and well-built tool. I really like the weight of it. I like this design in the back. It's got a long battery. We were doing this for probably, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes, and look at the battery. 3 bars still. So I'm not sure how much total time we'll get out of this, but it's more than I have to do today. I really like the construction. And just the only things I have are just minor. The ergonomics are really nice. I like this handle with the safety trigger up top. I don't like it when they're on a thumb latch on the side. And this trigger down here is easy to pull. It's nice and responsive. That's not always something I've seen in every electric trimmer. So nice and responsive, adjustable handle, really easy to use and easy to put together. I would say if you're looking for a high quality electric string trimmer that's gonna last a long time, these components look like they're gonna last. The way this head is built, the way the rod is built. So if you're looking for an electric trimmer, something bigger, maybe something that rivals your gas trimmer, I would highly recommend you check out the Greenworks Pro 16-inch trimmer. This is a really high quality unit and I really think you'll like this one.